ready? Hello. I thought since today I went to Indigo. Okay, wait, backtrack. My name's Bailey. What's up? So, I thought since I went to Indigo today and I bought I've been buying books just kind of sporadically the past few weeks, and so I thought I'd do a little book haul of books I've gotten recently. I'm gonna start with the books I bought in the longest ago and then move forward into stuff I bought more recently, aka today. So let's get into it. So the first books I'm going to be talking about are To All the Boys I've Loved Before and the sequel, P.S. I Still Love You, both by Jenny Han, because I bought them at the same time last month at Costco because they're half the price they would be at Indigo. So I was like, I'm a girl on a budget, I'm a chick on a budget, whichever one you want to say. And so I was like, yes, cheap books, let's go for it. So yeah, I bought these two. I feel like everybody knows what they're about. A movie for this one just came out on Netflix. I haven't really read the actual description of them, but I can give you a synopsis based on the movie. So a chick named Laura Jean has never really dated anyone, and then she has always been writing love letters to people she's had a crush on, aka To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And then one day the letters get out, and then she basically goes on a whole journey of self-discovery and just a relationship discovery after basically the letters come out. So I mean that was a shitty description, but we'll go with it. So yeah, those two. The next book I got was Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer, the sequel to Renegades by Marissa Meyer, which is very exciting. This is such a pretty cover, just I love it. I can't really give a synopsis for this because it's a sequel, and I don't really feel like giving a synopsis for Renegades because it's a complicated thing. Secret identity, superheroes, that sort of a thing. So go on Goodreads, go on Google, find the description of it, read it, and see if you want to read Renegade. So yeah, sequel. Fun. The next book I have here is The Wrath of the Dawn by Renee Adi. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, I probably did. But I just picked this book up when I was buying Arch Enemies. And I don't know, I've seen this book around, and I decided to pick it up, I've read a few pages, and honestly, I don't know if I can read this right now, because the names are just a lot for me. They're all very complicated names, and it's not bad, it's just right now, my mindset is just not in the mood for that. So yeah, I picked up this book, so it's on my bookshelf if I want to read it. I've heard really good things about it. From the pages I've read, it has a lot of diversity, and it's very, it has a lot of representation. From what I've read, I don't know, but I think so. So yeah, The Wrath of the Dawn. Oh, a synopsis of it, or a basis. Basically, there's a king of swords that, he takes a bride every day, and then he don't make it to dawn, so he, kills them every night. And it's a curse from what I know, and then there's this chick, our main character, who her best friend was one of those brides that he took and murdered, and now she wants to get revenge on him. That's basically the basis, and she, it's a forbidden love sort of thing, a hate to love, from what I know. Again, don't quote me. But yeah, that's kind of what I've got from it. So yeah, The Wrath of the Dawn. To the books that I bought today, which is... I bought two things today. So let's get into it. First one is An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson, and this one is I haven't bought any books lately from just no ahead of time hearing about the book, just reading the synopsis and then kind of just getting into it. So what happened today was I was at the bookstore and I was just reading the back of this book, and I was so into it. I was just got so into it so fast. And that hasn't happened in a while, so I was like, I want to pick this up. And then, you know what? It was a beautiful cover, and you know what? I just want to. Let's read it. Because I just haven't had a connection with the book like that in a while, and I wanted to see where it went. Let me read some of the inside flap, or kind of synopsize it. There's I think a magic sort of element here, and the main character, Isabel, has some sort of magic that she can paint things and portraits for her clients who are called the fair folk, and they're mortal creatures, and she paints something into this one fair folk's eyes, and he's a rook. I think his name is Rook. Yeah, his name is Rook, and he's a royal, and she paints mortal sorrow into his eyes, and it's a weakness for him, and it could cost him everything he has, and he gets really mad about it. And so he like banishes her in a way. This is again like me kind of trying to base what I've read from the synopsis because it's like a little confusing. But then they end up having to work together for some reason, and then like I think it's like that's where the romance of the story blooms from. I still like don't really know. But it sounded interesting to me. And it's hard to summarize because I don't want to read the synopsis to you. But like I think it's gonna be really good. So Enchantment of Ravens. I'm excited. And it doesn't seem too long. I just poked myself with my coffee. Ooh, that was painful. But like I have high expectations, you know? Like I have high hopes for this guy. In the words of Panic at the Disco, I have high hopes for a living. But yeah, it doesn't seem that long, so I feel like it shouldn't be that bad. It's like I think 300 something pages. But yeah, I'm excited. This last thing I bought it's big and it's heavy and I'm super excited. So I'm a very big fan of Sarah J. Maas's series, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and the Throne of Glass series, and recently Kingdom of Ash came out, which is very exciting, but something else that also came out recently is the hardcover box set for the Throne of Glass series. And I am a collector of my favorite books. I have the paperbacks right here, and I've got some sprinkled hardcovers, but I really want a full set of the hardcovers. And when I saw that it was 30% off today, I did some hard convincing to my dad and got him to buy me the Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas hardcover box set. Can you see it? It's very big. It's like covering me up. Yeah, it was very exciting. I'm gonna try and like keep it up a bit. But like, this is so exciting for me. It's so big. It's so beautiful. Like, the books are just gorgeous. And I'm so excited to have the full set of hardcovers. I swear, I'm gonna have to have like 2 full SJM shelves on my bookshelf one day because I just love supporting my favorite authors because, I don't know, one day I want to be an author and I would like to have fans who like want to support me as well. So I'm like, so excited to have this great box set. I can't really give a synopsis because it follows a lot more of a storyline than the rest of it does because the beginning of it stems into such much more of a bigger world and bigger plot and like ideas that I can't really synopsize what's going on, but lots of badassery, assassins, steamy romance, let me tell you. And I don't know, it was a very fun ride and it's like really inspired my reading life. It just made my life a little bit better, you know, a little brighter. So yeah, the Throne of Glass series in hardcover box set form. Yay. Those were all the books I bought recently. I just kind of want to do an impromptu book haul for you guys, anybody who's watching. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I had fun doing this, and I'm excited to get reading all these fantastic books I have. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See ya. Trying to pose for a thumbnail here. I don't know if I'm like in the order I have these books in. I'm not gonna hold up the box set for the thumbnail because it's very, very heavy and very, very big. So I'm just gonna hold up the book. I hope those are good.